Almost at a week. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? It was a fun one yesterday. Let's tear off a new chunk for some questions. All right. On today's episode of James Explains, the question is, where can I fill up my water? Is it poorly spelled there? Bottle. I'm going to rewrite the word water. Alright, where can I fill up my water bottle? Let's put that up here. Okay, let's dive right in. So, where can I fill up my water bottle? Okay, so usual process. Let's go through some words. Anything that pops in the mind. And then after we come up with some words, we'll do some sketching. We'll build the user flow together, how whatever we're making comes together. And then to finalize that, we'll make some screens. Took some notes yesterday on something I found on Instagram, someone's design sprint process. Just want to talk about that for a second. I like the mapping idea. I feel like I apply this through word mapping. Quick solution. This was done over the course of like 5 days. I'm trying to condense this into 30 minutes to an hour. Solution that you come up with is, now that I think about this, I should probably put together some sort of format to go through. I think that would make it really easy to understand my process, give it like a standard. So that means they map, they come up with a solution, they decide on what solutions they want, they prototype, and then they test it. And what I'm really doing is I'm mapping it, kind of going with the first thing that comes to my head, deciding on it right away, and then I'm prototyping it through iteration of sketching. And I don't really test it. I just kind of go with the one that works. But then again, this is for a business. I'm doing this for fun and entertainment and education. So I think it's really helpful to be able to, blast through these. But I think I should definitely come up with some sort of standard. Let's see if we're actually live. Oh yeah, we are. Look at that. Let's mute that. Okay. So, where? Word where, obviously location. Position. Place. Some sort of like identifiable spot, When I think of like, where can I fill up my water bottle? Whether it's a voice command or an app or something like that, you're trying to locate where. Maybe you have something on your water bottle that gives you like a tracking beacon, or you have something in an app that shows a map. I'm thinking along that line. Or maybe you have one of those voice commands where you ask it and it tells you geolocation. I want to do something involving the phone. It's usually the easiest medium to work with. Everyone's got one. And then after you identify a spot, I'll write those things down anyways. Why not? You have your phone with a map. Probably a voice command. And then you have, what do you call it? What was the last one? Something on the bottle. On bottle, like a tracker. Okay, so where, can I fill up? Fill up, this could be like refill bottle. This could be get a new one. Maybe like a vending machine. It could also be something like, what do you call it? Draw two, since this is a side off. Maybe an arrow. Let's see. This should be. Oh, well, when you fill up a water bottle, yeah, those things that are attached to water fountains. Your spigots. You have your, running water of some sorts. Don't want to go to sewage or a lake or something like that, but this is the idea. And a water bottle, needs to work with bottle size. So usually you have, like on a campus, for example, you have these water bottle stations, and you have your water fountain here, and you could fill your water bottle up here. You gotta go something like that. Your Powerade bottle, whatever. But nowadays they have these ones that are, while they're a water fountain, they're also a water bottle station too. And just like squirts that water straight down. It's really nice. This is what it looks like from the front. Got that there, you got your water spigot, boop, 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 and you have your station up front that just shoots out water. And then you could, stick your water bottle right in there. But these machines, you don't really know where they are. So what I want to do is find a way to not create like a locator, because it's an entire process. I want to prototype through a little process, like what it looks like to find one of these, or maybe you have something like on your phone as an app that locates the water fountains versus like your water bottle size. Maybe you can also obviously go by proximity. But the thing I don't want to do is make like an easy, oh, here's your phone, here's your map, find nearest water bottle, whatever. You have your button, press that, and then you have like, where you are, and then you have these like box, whatever. It's like, it's cheap and easy, and it's not done yet, but someone will inevitably do it. I want to show a part of that process. I want to flex the UI UX prototyping muscles. So we don't want to do that. Maybe. I know I keep on doing this in most of these, but what if we do something involving the camera? So you have something like, let's see. I'll just write this, camera. You have your water bottle. We'll go back to Mr. Stick Figure Hands. You got this thing here. Powerade bottle. Nice, yada yada. And you got your camera. I'm gonna do something involving like, say every water fountain. Let's just assume every water fountain has a GPS locator inside. Now, this is a huge assumption. But what it does is it lets us, just work with this idea. So, not every water bottle, not every water bottle works well or the best with every fountain. So, for example, some pain points. By pain points, now we're doing some design thinking here. With water fountains, first off, not all equal. Like I said earlier, some are just a water spigot. Some are an advanced spigot and water distribution system. And then you just get sinks, and sinks are cool, but you can never really guarantee the quality of that. I think the best option is you want to be able to find these guys. So they're not all equal. Some are slow. Some have not cold water. Not warm, because that would just be disgusting. But there's countless water fountains everywhere that just don't have water. And then some won't fit the water bottle. Why am I writing some? Why don't I just say this? Are slow, have a lot not cold water. Won't fit the bottle. You have stuff that like the water bottle right on the edge here, you have to hang it over like that. And it starts to dribble out the side. And then some, you try and get under the hook of like the sink, for example. And the bottle just doesn't even fit in there. And then your water comes out. So what we want to do is be able to tackle these problems. You want to be able to, some places don't have all of the best water fountains, but you want to be able to choose the best option. So you want to obviously, maybe you want to filter. This makes me think, let's go from pain points to a solution. To solutions. These are off the cusp. So you have not all equal. All right, so they're not all equal. So solution, probably want to go to the best. I'm going to write best in parentheses because it's all very subjective. Some people like their water fountains really crappy. The ones that are slow, well, you want to go to the ones that are fastest. Slow stream. Okay. And then you have some that have not cold water. Not cold water. Well, then you want to be able to either, refrigerate your bottle or something, or have ice in your bottle. Maybe, okay, here's two ideas. You want to be one of the ones that are cold, and you want to go to ones that maybe have ice nearby. This is another assumption, but I'm assuming people like to be able to have cold water. Okay. And then finally, ones that won't fit the water bottle. So, a couple solutions here. You can have something like, won't fit the water bottle? Well, then you want a big fountain. And then you also probably want, as well as a big fountain, or an alternative, you don't want to change your bottle size, so you want to go to fountain depending on water bottle size. So the iPhones, for example, they have like a measure app. What if we could, and I'm starting to think I'll do this. Actually, well, these both kind of contribute to this. What if you did something where you're like, built in filter for the app that chooses water bottle, that measures bottle to choose accurate fountain size. So maybe something like, I don't know, you have like a list. This is still brainstorming. You have a list of fountains. Maybe you have a map. I'll make this a slash. Map of fountains. And then after that, these are all types of filters. These solutions, you have the best, fastest, cold, nearby ice. And then you have, what are these called? Custom measurement. And I'm guessing a custom measurement also probably goes in line with the best. So, best fountain, is that technically the same, or is it not the same as custom fit fountain? Because some people may like a fountain that fits their water bottle, but what if it's not the one that's the coldest? Or if it is, what if they want ice nearby? Best is hard, because I think with the word best, you run into, it's all subjective. Someone might think that a slow delivering, cold water bottle that does fit is the best. So I think because of these changes with this best word up here, we probably want to do something where we probably want to make it so that you can do the custom instead of the best, because the best will leave up to you. But let's just make this big so everyone can read this better. The best water bottle will be the one that you go to and you probably keep on returning to, not the one that checks all of these boxes, because the best for everyone else is going to be different. So let's see. Let's make a list. Let's start putting some stuff together. So you have. I'll do custom first. Custom or best. See, I don't like using that best word. Personal, maybe. Maybe set a personal, and you can have fit or there, it didn't go anywhere. Measured. This is hard. The list would also include probably. So you have fast stream water bottles, fast stream. Boom, fast stream. You have not slow stream. Cold, ice nearby. You have cold, ice nearby. Biggest in size. You have like an old industrial age one or something. And then this custom thing. I'm just gonna put like, I'm not sure. I want to do best or most optimal. Probably need a thesaurus for this. But the one that kind of solves all. No, it's not even the one that solves all of these. It's just the one that uses the measure tool. So that's what I want to do. These are almost like check boxes. So do you want to have, don't care about ice nearby, don't really care about it being big. I just want it cold and I want it fast. Or I have a gigantic 2-liter bottle. So I want a big one, ice nearby, I can be going hiking, and I don't really care about cold because I have ice. I would like a fast stream though. Big bottle, tiny bottle. So maybe something like, maybe suggestion? Yeah, we'll go with that, suggested. This one right here could be suggested. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we'll go with suggested. But today, we're going to draw this piece out. So, let's see, let's make sure this is up. Can't spell. Let's see, Instagram, there's the post, the final. All right. Did I promote yesterday? Probably should have included that. Anyway, so the suggested piece, the way this will work is you want to fill up water bottle. Something you want to do, whatever. This is what you're thinking. You have an app for it. It's just an app for everything now. Open Fill Me Up app. Sounds like almost like a gas station. You open the Fill Me Up app. We'll say a map displayed. These are computer movements, so we'll make them diagonal. Very poorly drawn here. Or you have a list display. Because, you know, what if you have like a list of buildings? And then from here, you can filter. Or maybe you can check boxes. I like the idea of filtering, checking boxes. It's a way of filtering. So something you do is you can, well, for the map side, you can probably press filter button. This will be a circle. And then the list will show up. This is a computer. Make it diagonal. The list ought to be displayed here, though. Oh, so I guess, oops. Probably should have just done that. So you can probably choose at some point, choose default. Because I can imagine some people want to see where they are in the map first, but some people also might want to see the list. Just depends on what the user wants, I guess. Not good at drawing arrows today, huh? Damn. All right, so then from the list, yeah, it's like when you go to the list, you already have the filters displayed. List will appear, list displayed, filter. So from here, you can do check marks. Check / uncheck. That's a K. Uncheck features. What? So this is something you'll do. Make this a circle. I should probably just do this on the next page, shouldn't I? After you check these features that you want, what we'll have you do is you'll be able to click done, I guess. But we're trying to go for the suggested thing. So, you know, I'll just draw this on the other side. If you have paper, use it up, you know. Don't bother wasting it. All right, so we'll start up. We'll start with the question, actually. This is better. Where can I fill up my water bottle? And then after that, open the Fill Me Up app. Oh, computer went to sleep. All right, so that's something you do. Put that in the circle. Draw the line. After you have opened the Filmamp app, you have either map displayed or list displayed immediately. Map, I'll put in parentheses, location. Displayed is something the app does. Make it lined and edgy. Or list displays. Okay. And for the map side, I'm guessing you can see locations. How would you box that? It doesn't really matter. That's under the displayed part. It's too specific. An option you can choose is to press filter. After you press filter, the list will appear. And from the list, you can check / uncheck. It's another K. Why do I do that? Features you want. Okay, so after you done this, these are filters based off of fast, cold, ice, big. But, oh, well, okay, so after you check or uncheck the features you want, you can press done. Done. Locate. Find. Nearby. Nearby also might be a filter. Let's cross that out. I'll just do nearby. So, done, locate. You have this suggested thing. Locate, and then map displayed. And then it routes it, probably. Maybe it does route, whatever. Route. Opens. I don't really care down this route. Okay, cool. Route opens. But another thing you can do from the list being displayed is you can do suggested. Suggested. Button selected. So after you click the suggested button, it'll open the camera. Or set of the camera, the measure. Or custom software. So this is something the computer will run. And then from there, you can, pin the points or measure however the hell this bottle gets measured. I'm just going to say pin top plus bottom of bottle. This is something you'll do. But instead of pinning, you can now, this is also the same as like run suggestion process. I kind of want to dive into that. And then after that, you press done. Okay. Map displays, route opens. So this is kind of a cool one. Getting a quick stretch, but the cool thing about this is that now we have really not too exasperous or exuberant user flow, but you can see there's different routes you can go through. So when you open it up, whether you've selected or default or not for list display or the map, shows you where you are. You can filter by what you want. List displays. You can check the features, or you can click on the suggested. Open the camera, measure, use whatever the custom software is, pin the bottom, top, whatever. You know, so it sizes it, small, medium, large. Press done, locates the bottle. Your map is displayed, route opens. Don't really care about mapping displayed route opens. I just care about this piece down here. I want to see if I can break down this suggestion process. So when it comes to mapping out a water bottle, measuring a water bottle, you can have, this is camera view. You have your water bottle here. Let's draw a bunch of water bottles. Hydration is key. Maybe I should have just drawn the water logo on each one of these. Whatever. You can measure from point to point. So, you know, distance. Here to here. Maybe you could go from top, bottom. Maybe you can turn this on its side and measure radius and diameter. Maybe you can spin 360 degrees and scan around the bottle. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe you can see on the bottom something like a number code, 2, 3. Should be like a size, just like a small, medium, large. And then maybe you can just take a square picture of it and it recognizes the type. A bunch of different ways to measure. But the cool thing about this is that we don't really need to decide on one that works. We just need to decide on one that we like to do. Get some of these stills so I can share them later. Some really good process stuff going on here. Doing this now so I don't forget. All right, so let's do some screens. Shit, almost through the sketchbook. I should probably just start using computer paper at this rate. I'm really blowing through these. All right, anyway. Screens. Okay, what can we do? So we got phone screen, yada yada. It's more like a phablet. That's fine. And then you have your screen here. Open up the app. You have your list. What was the list again? Oh yeah, fast list, fast fill. Just gonna come up with jamming names for these. Ice cold. Nearby ice machine. And then you have big. Then you just gonna draw the line to show the rest. Proximity. To me. And then somewhere up here, you're gonna have suggested. Maybe it's first, but also maybe we make it like an icon. So you stick like an icon up here or something like that. Maybe icon. So when you do this, I'll lengthen the screen so you can get them on there. But you almost make it so that this is the suggested route that you go through. So you got your screen. You have your fill me up. You got your list, filters. And then from here you got your check boxes. Can't forget those. So you got fast fill. Ice cold. If the UI stuff here isn't fantastic to look at, remember this is just sketching, so we're just trying to get the ideas out. We can always refine the look. We're trying to look and feel. We're trying to make sure that we can get to a point where we can work on the look and feel. Ice machine. Size. Let's do big. I guess it could be big or small. But I guess big is just like one option. You want it big or do you not want it big? And then proximity. So these are all options that you can check. To refine your search. And then up here though, if we take this and move it over a little bit, we can stick a little logo here for either a camera, which I think would be kind of cool. You know, maybe I should get a smaller water bottle to hang this camera off of. Camera, you do something like what do you call it? A ruler. You know, you could have what's an icon that we can do for custom? Custom. Maybe just like a lens. Something that like you wanna yell, pick me, or best fit. Let's see. Oh, and then, of course, after you've selected all of these, let's say, I'll do a selected state, why not? Say you selected one of these, like, so let's be a cutoff version. Dotted lines are great. You have, so you have ice cold. Ice machine and size. big. When you check some of these off, you're gonna have a, what did I call it over here? Done or locate. You have like a piece that pops up from the bottom. Done. Or locate. And it goes like this. It's got some speed lines. Show that it comes up from the bottom. Yeah, okay, so let's see. So you choose, boop, you choose the top option here. I'll just start previewing a top chunk of this because I don't want to keep drawing all that out. So you have your screen. If you can't see that, I basically just drew a lens and then a ruler. And that's what the icon looks like or something like that. I don't know. Filter, yada yada. What was it? What was it? Fast fill, ice cold. Ice cold. Ice machine and size. Okay, you click this button. So you tap it. I love writing tap with the asterisk marks just to let you know that you've tapped it. Let's show this page 1 sec. Okay. So you tap it. And after you've tapped it, you'll do something like, since it's in the top right, we could have the camera come over. So it's almost like a swiping interface. So this whole thing, how do I draw that? Maybe the thing splits like that. Starts to head over like that. So you've tapped your whatever. Fill me up, and then you have, I'm showing that this thing is transitioning to here. I feel like these transition screens, if you draw them quick enough, even though they might look crappy sometimes, they really get the idea across. Machine, just the machine part of Ice Machine, and then IZE. So it all goes this way to reveal your camera or your location or your your scanning piece. Then we can have like a dashed water bottle inside here. Let's just go with like the full water bottle picture. This last option here. Let's just assume that our machine learning is at a very, very good level. And I want to be able to take this picture because water bottles, they're all unique, but I don't think it was like that lottery ticket thing we did in the past where they're all going to be the same, so it doesn't need to be a manual picture button. So I'm going to have like a picture button here. Manual camera press for snap, Swap, snap, same idea, snap. Okay, so pictures taken. How did we have it in the flow again? We don't want to do a confirm, like, is this your photo? We just want to, once the picture is taken, we want to do open camera, pin top, bottom, whatever, take the picture. Press done or locate. So your photo will then be displayed here. You know, give a little height. Saw this from a post on Instagram and I really, really like it. So I'm totally going to use it. Picture of your water bottle. You got Jimbo, the stickman's hands holding it. And then the camera snap button transitions into a locate button. Or what else did we have it as? Done, you know, whatever. And then from here, this will display on a map. Really just BS in this map piece right now because I don't really care about it. Where you are, where the best spots for you to go. And then you can, like, you know, select them or something and the box shows up. Yada, 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 yada. But yeah, okay, that should do it. So it's cool. So, anyway, I'll just walk through this again. You got your list view, your filming up app, whatever you call it. Scroll through, or you just have the whole thing on a big enough screen. Check the pieces that you want. A done or a locate button will pop up. So here's and it'll go right to the map. Or you have your option at the top here that you select, and it'll slide the whole thing across. This is probably better, like that. Your camera with the manual camera snap button. And you can locate it. There's your camera, like your picture has been taken. Taken picture. Okay, and then you click the locate or the done button, and it shows you on the map where you are. Make this like a pin. Woohoo! I'm here, and it'll show the route to the bottles that you want, where they're at, etc. So yeah, this has been James Explains. This was a fun one. I enjoyed breaking down the process of trying to locate a water bottle, the correct one, you know, the one that you want to use. Then I will see you guys tomorrow.